It's currently 6:27 a.m. on January 16th. I wanted to record this because I heard something banging on my window. It sounded like someone took their hand and went BAM! I don't see anyone in my window, but I can feel as if I'm not alone. And it's terrifying. I think I might have brought something into the house when me and Aaliyah were talking to spirits through VP. It could have been then or when Aaliyah was trying to do Ouija board by herself. But most likely it was when I was doing a VP session. No, this isn't the first time supernatural activity has happened though. The first time I remember supernatural phenomenons happening here, I was downstairs in the bathroom and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so everybody in my house is asleep. And I go downstairs, I went to use the restroom, and I had the door closed. And suddenly I hear like bang, 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 multiple, really hard, as if somebody was trying to get in. When I finished, I took a minute to breathe, and then I opened the door and looked around. It was dark in the house. I didn't see anything. Until my dad came out, I asked him, "Were you banging on the door?" And he told me no. I said, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Why would I do that? I just got up." I'm like, okay. And so I kind of just gave up asking him from there and went about my day. But another time was when I was downstairs with Mom. Sarah was asleep. We were downstairs because she just had taken a nap. She wasn't feeling good. And all of a sudden we hear, "Mom?" We went upstairs. Sarah was still asleep. And we heard her voice though. Kind of like a mimic was in our house. And then there was a time where we were outside. It was the 4th, and there was a shadow person. We were both chasing each other with sparklers. Yes, stupid and dangerous, I know. And all of a sudden, I stopped because I bumped into Sarah, my sister. And then I see right in front of us both is a man who was all black. I mean, he was a shadow. Like, not the color skin. But we couldn't see anything but, like, a shadow figure. Like a, oh gosh. Like a silhouette, maybe. Kind of like that. It just stood there. My sister let out a scream. I remember this clearly. And then I was like, "Let's go!" Because I was getting ready to move. I want to run away from that situation. I don't like I do with all my problems. Haha. But she wouldn't move. She was frozen, scared as frozen. And then I pushed her, and she looked at me, and then she ran into the house. I ran right behind her, only to look back, and he wasn't there. Wasn't the last time we seen him, however, because when me and Sarah were having a sleepover with, well, a girl named Ash. Yes, Ash. She was sleeping over and we were doing the spiritual thingy again. Probably not a good idea. And then we seen the shadow guy staring directly at us through the window. He wasn't doing anything, he wasn't saying anything, he was just watching. We got freaked out, so we turned back on all the lights. Yes, I should have told you ahead of time that we had all the lights off when we were doing this in the house, including the upstairs and the downstairs, the basement. Now, I'll never go in the basement because the basement scares me. I feel as if something unwanted is down there, and I do not like going down there. Plus, the stairs are really steep and dangerous. They should have got that fixed before we moved in, but that's a completion for another time. After that, things just progressed to get really strange. My dad, told us when he was outside taking the dog out, and it was late at night, around 1 p.m., not p.m., a.m. in the morning, sorry about that. He recorded hearing somebody whistling. Nobody's up usually around this time because our town goes to bed early and everything closes early. No joke. So by the time that is happening, my dad told me that Jack even heard it and just wanted to go back upstairs. When I've taken the dog out around 3 a.m. in the morning, I get an uneasy feeling as if I'm being watched or preyed on. And it's the most uneasiest feeling when you want to take the dog out and just go back in and maybe go back to bed. When you look around, you see nothing, but you feel as if something's watching you. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. Very terrifying stuff. I might need to get some sage and some, a lighter to burn to cleanse the house. That, and also I might need to buy a holy Bible and get a cross in my room just to see if it helps anything. I have my doubts, and it's okay if you don't like my doubts, but I don't think it'll change anything. I think this entity is here to stay, whether I like it or not. I noticed since my parents and I and my sister had moved in here, everybody's mood seems to change. Sometimes for violent, sometimes not. But it seems like something, as even if it tried, it doesn't seem like it has enough power to do very much. Other than change the mood to make people really sad or depressed or very violently angry. To the point where, I don't know, it's just really bad. But yeah, these are only some of the experiences I've had with the paranormal. You can be a disbeliever if you want, but when you've been scratched on your back and left marks that hurt, or find bruises on your arms and you don't know where they came from when you wake up, wow. I tell you, that's the scariest thing. And I'm not making this up. I don't think any time I would make something as scary and truthful as this up. I don't lie. And if I did lie, it would be a white lie. And it would only be for what I think is a good cause. And this isn't a lie. I'm also gonna get some incense and burn them in my room. And get lavender and sage scent, because I think that will help cleanse the room too. Also, the house that we're living in, we were told is over 100 years old, and that there was obviously a lot of residents in here. Some that died and some that moved on because they didn't want to live here anymore. The house was cheap. I can think of multiple reasons why, due to the plumbing, the way house structured, the ceiling falling apart. But I think another reason was because there was something lurking in this house. I'm not joking. It's the most terrifying experience to know that something's here watching you, playing with you as if you're a toy. And it's terrifying. Thanks for listening. If you want more like this, please subscribe. If you want to know more, please let me know in the comments. I'll keep checking in daily about these supernatural phenomenons. If you want any other type of supernatural things, or maybe even want me to read like creepypastas, let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and remember, stay creepy, my friends.